Worse than muted. Not even plugged in. Hold on. Gotta get my little echo chamber operating. It's so satisfying to hear yourself ported through technology. All right. Oh wow. Yeah, it just sounds amazing. It's like augmented reality. Oh no! Is that a bad face? Ah! What's that? A robot. Oh. Okay. First blank of the day. Ooh. In the wandering transparency of your noble face, these floating animals are wonderful. Look, he's talking about your emoticons. I envy their candor, their inexperience. Your inexperience on the bed of waters finds the roads of love blank bowing by the roads of ways, and blank the talisman that reveals your laughter at the crowd of women and your tears no one wants. Same thing happens here every night. It's one thing I pride myself on, my constancy. This one looks pretty strange. It's strange that it's a double blank, but a rather peculiar word. I gotta rig up all my stuff to even answer. I'm feeling kind of like, oh look, oh no. Beyond. That's what I feel is correct. Let's see. Hey, that's some pretty good art. Who are these people who make these emoticons? Are they known celebrities? How did such figures come to signify? Actually, just the other day came across a paper. Maybe I'll bring it up if I can find it. That's relevant to this. Maybe I found it at work. Where would I have put it? Huh. It's basically a problem, like a cognitive science problem, on the symbol making problem. That is so weird. Where was that put? Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, it was at work. Oh well. All right. Well, I must, without my foothold toward immortality is my dogged love of learning channeled through this method based on the theory of why the method works, which is far more elaborate than I'm ever able to explain. Yeah, this is about as difficult as you can imagine. And I basically designed the system because every standardized English test I ever took, I got a perfect score. I was never able to find a quantitatively challenging English exam. So I needed to invent a training module so I can fulfill my destiny. And this certainly suits it, and wow, I want to see what I end up as 10 years from now. What I'm most, I was not more of a math guy. I was kind of a 90% math guy and 100% English guy. And that's about it. Yeah, that's fine for me. Then I aspire to be 110% English and 90% math. To the beyond, or the without, as it ends up. You know what? I really want to set up my other monitor over here. It seems like a hassle, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, probably worth it. This is much more comfortable than sitting at my desk. I might just dwell here in peace, though, for a moment. No. These are all these imagist poems. I really like them. I spent today reading about Aeschylus, Prometheus Bound. What an incredible tragedy. That is so mysterious. The wandering transparency of your noble face. These floating animals are wonderful. What is that? I envy their candor, the animals, their inexperience. I don't think so. Is that an old sitcom that then was also made into a movie? Your inexperience on the bed of waters finds the road of love without bowing, by the road of ways, and without the talisman that reveals your laughter at the crowd of women and your tears no one wants. I never watched it, no. It was very popular, I do recall. This is such a cryptic sentence that I am really struggling to pose a meaningful question here. These floating animals. I'm hesitant to ask the question, how are animals floating in your face? Because that is imposing a scientific framework on a poem, rather than taking the fact that animals float in their face as a given. I envy their candor of inexperience. Yeah. If someone was doing a game like this in Spanish, I think I would love it. I think if I encountered myself doing this, I would fall forever and instantly in love. And I would aspire to impress myself with how doggedly I play the game. And I think I would be impressed. I'm not it's taken me a long time to slowly come to realize my difference from most people. I came to that by slowly, so slowly, abandoning expectations of other people. I envy their candor. No. Hablo un poquito de español, pero solamente un poquito. Okay. Yeah. How to pose this question? By the road of ways and without the talisman that reveals your laughter at the crowd of women and your tears no one wants. Why? Hello, TJ. I get a heart just for being lovable. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ask, when will you get the talisman? So we can go read the rest of this gorgeous poem, which is probably... Oh yeah, this is written in French. Paul Eloward. I did not expect that one. Huh. What is yours? La 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 la. I cannot tell you how happy I am about my... Oh, yours. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, right. Oh, were you here when we had the... Or was it the emblem of fire? What was that? There was some... Was it a talisman of fire? Oh, I already have this open. I need to refresh my sublime text. Never has it been more sublime than with the oracle as object. Yeah. Oh, right. That one was so obscure. I'm having trouble remembering. Yeah. I could pull that up. I would like to pull it up. Okay. So what am I looking for here? I'm looking for, oh yeah, in the wandering transparency. This poem is already so beautiful. I can already tell. Okay, my question has not appeared. Ooh. This poem is called Obsession. Yeah, I'm gonna to fix my little question so it's up there. It should be up there. Text question temporary. Yeah, that should be up there. Don't know why it's not. Let me check here. Question temp. No. That's strange. Oh, I see. Question temp.text is blank. That's why there's no question. Okay, well, I won't belabor it. Let us read of this obsession, and hopefully TJ will enlighten us more than just a heart. After years of wisdom, during which the world was transparent as a needle, was it cooing about something else? After having vied with returned favors, squandered treasure, more than a red lip with a red tip, and more than a white leg with a white foot, where then do we think we are? You know, that might have been an entirely separate poem, actually. Yeah, I think I might have actually... It's hard to tell what's a poem title and what is a line within a poem. Okay, let me actually be a little bit more careful. Scroll. Oh yeah, actually this is the poem. The Season of Loves. I went by like 5 poems back. Yeah, and it ends here. I think there's only one other sentence. So what's the talisman for? By the road of ways, in the 3-part shadow of troubled sleep, I come to you, the double, the multiple, as like you as the era of deltas. Your head is as tiny as mine. The nearby sea reigns with spring over the summers of your fragile form, and here one burns bundles of ermine. And then our sentence, and then the poem's over. Wow, I think we're really gonna have to dig here to get to the bottom of the talisman here. Really stretch our imagination. Might even have to tap into the emblem of fire. Let's get it all in one view since it's doable in that regard. There we go. So, the Season of Loves. Okay, so our talisman is down here. What did I ask? I asked, what is the talisman for? When will you get the talisman? That's what I asked. So by the road of ways and without the talisman that reveal your laughter at the crowd of women and your tears no one wants. Okay, so the talisman reveals your laughter at the crowd of women and tears. So it reveals tears and laughter. So if we look at the previous part of the poem and we look for indications of tears and or laughter. I know. You're so kind to visit at such a late hour, and I always show up at such a late hour. Do you have to work tomorrow? Oh yeah. Well, you don't. Even if you do work, it's late, so you can sleep in, I hope. Tears. No work tomorrow. Well, then I don't know. Greet the dawn. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, we have troubled sleep ahead. That's where tears and laughter come from. A sea, that might sound like laughter. One burns bundles of ermine. What is ermine? A stoat? No. Huh. Weasel? A type of weasel is an ermine. Oh, right. I guess it's... Not helpful. Those floating animals, that could be the weasel. Envy their candor and experience. That's a bit like laughter and tears without the talisman. So why do we need a talisman in order to reveal your laughter and your tears? The other yours we have are your head. That was earlier. Here. I come to you, the double, the multiple. That's multiple animals. This is very strange. I think Eleward may be rather absurd. Or surreal. I think Eleward may be surreal. Well, not knowing how to answer when he will get the talisman, I will say, I will get the talisman. I will get the talisman when I come to you. I'm just taking that from the first sentence, since I don't know what else to say. Because in the first, oh, you can't see it there. First sentence says, I come to you. Don't know what else to say. Oh, that was Aeschylus below? Oh, I see it's not updating these. Being truly surreal takes a lot of effort. Okay, now it's updating. So hopefully the questions too will update. Did the question never update? Oh, see, look, the question is one behind. Now it says, when will you get the talisman? So I guess I should just move that over here. Okay. This looks like Emily Dickinson. If truth in hearts that blank could move the powers on high, I think the love I bear you should make you not to die. There's a nice plain English poem with probably the only complicated word being bear, meaning like carry for someone. If truth in hearts that blank could move the powers on high, beat, Trot said beat, could move the powers on high, I think the love I bear you should make you not to die. You're rather silly this evening, which I fear I might put you off because I'm unusually grave and committed to my efforts. And speaking of gravity, I'm gonna fire up my Discord and see if I can get it to pronounce. Maybe I should finally download this. If truth in hearts that beat I say. Perish, meaning die. If truth in hearts that perish could move the powers on high, that'd be require immortality. I think the love I bear you should make you not to die. Actually, it need not. If the truth existed while the hearts were still beating and alive, then it could still move the powers on high even before they died, and then the heart and the truth itself could be mortal. I think the love I bear you should make you not to die. It's quite a tender poem, written to whom? I don't know. I think that's the entire poem too. I think it's just a single sentence. So I don't know how to craft a question really. But I will anyway. Yeah, perish, meaning to die. If truth, so we could say, how can truth move higher powers? And how does love relate to truth? Those would be, oh, it is, there are more sentences. Yeah, well, I'll fill in the obscure words and try and relieve the burden. What is this from, by the way? A.E. Houseman. I'm so wrong so often. And it is not putting my nice little sentences up at the top. I'm gonna fix that right now. I'll even fix it on camera. La 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 no. La. Question temp. Oh, I see. I think I figured it out, actually. That was easy. So this needs to be question, I believe. Okay. Well, that's it for that one. Oh no, we still have the rest of the poem, which I might as well read. I think the ideal relation between the laziness of not wanting to struggle to comprehend and reading poetry is that you read it without ever striving to understand, and then if later the poem's beauty or its author haunts you, then you can go back and eagerly read to understand. If truth in hearts that perish could move the powers on high, I think the love I bear you should make you not to die. Sure, sure, if steadfast meaning, if single thought could save, the world might end tomorrow, you should not see the grave. This long and sure-set liking, this boundless will to please, oh, you should live forever if there were help in these. But now, since all is idle, to this lost heart be kind, ere to a town you journey, where friends are ill to find. So, how can truth move the higher power, and how does love relate to truth? If meaning what is that? If meaning or thought could save, the world might end tomorrow. Oh, if it could save, then the whole world could end, and then you would live on. Oh, so he's essentially asking, like, if you love someone, say, who will die or has died, how is that love for them not still reaching them beyond the grave? This long and sure-set liking, this boundless will to please, oh, you should live forever if there were help in these. But now, since all is idle, meaning it doesn't do that, to this lost heart, lost because they love something that's not even there for real. Heir to a town, heir is an old way of saying before. Heir to a town you journey, where friends are ill to find, and that would be the town of Hades, because the person is likely dead. And who's he saying this to? To this lost heart be kind. Maybe they're not dead yet. Okay, well, the answer to the first question, how can truth move higher powers? Let's see, how did he phrase it? But now, since all is idle. Okay, so he admits it can't. Actually, the truth lays prostrate before idle mortality. How does love relate to truth? Love yearns beyond truth, but falls before its terrible majesty. God, I love having my answers here. That one is a long answer. Oh. Look at that. Beautiful. Shropshire. Okay, now I can test out my code change. Crates of Athens was an actor at first, so they say, and attached blank to Cratinus. Okay, installing Discord in the background. What happens if I just play Spotify? That would do the same effect. Whoa. Okay, this is not currently playing, so let's see if I can pump this audio. Okay, now I think it is playing the audio, but I can't hear it. Let me test this out. But I can't hear it. Actually, let's test this. I can't hear it. Well, now I can hear it. Let's test this. But I think the audio is working now. Yep. I think. That was weird. La da 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 da. Lost my Discord install, or maybe it just installed. Da da da. GarageBand? I don't think so. La 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 la, ma da 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 do, la da 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 da, la da 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 la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da, la da da la da da da, we be the little. Do 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 ba ba do 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 do. Here we go. Oh, I'm getting to be good at this finally. So Crates of Athens was an actor at first, so they say, and attached blank to Cratinus.
Mind man said infamy.
Himself, of course. Gotta be so nice if I could use this. Oh, I can. Oh my god. Sweet. Was an actor. What did Cratinus do? Ah, the Suda. We're in for a treat here. Oh, that is so annoying. Why does it do that? That is so weird. Why is the right got like a big stream of color on it? Huh. That is strange. Oh. That's because, oh, it's because of the background. Oh, that's weird. Huh. So does that mean if I put, a white background? Yes, and the question is working. Beautiful texts. Yeah, I don't even need this now, so I can get rid of that. Wow. Okay. Oh, so beautiful. Make this a little bit smaller. Music is so pretty. Tell me
Come right down with me.
There we go. And this, I have to shrink again. Yeah, so I'm adding a magic box behind her. That fits perfectly. Yeah, this is lo-fi. Well, that didn't work. What if I move it back? I actually don't drink. I know your favorite show is now a wine show, but no. I don't have anything to do with drinking. I don't know. Looks okay. And at least I can keep it off screen. Okay, so back to the work here. Oh yeah, this is the work. Crates. So why did he follow, or what did Cratinus do, is the question. Oh, yes. So who was Cratinus? We learned this. Won victories after the 85th Olympiad. He died while the Lacedaemonians were invading Attica for the first time. As Aristophanes says in some play, he swooned away. He could not bear to see a full flask of wine smashed and broken. Look at that, Gertz. There's your wine. You're a man after Cratinus. Or a woman. I actually am. I have no idea what aspect you assume. He was very poetic and aspired to the character of Aeschylus. As I do. I've been reading Aeschylus all day long. 21 plays are attributed to him. Crates of Athens was an actor at first, so they say, and attached himself to Cratinus. He was very funny and cheerful, and was the first to portray drunks in comedy. There are 7 plays by him. Huh. Let's see, does that offer the answer? I guess, yeah. Yeah. Well, Cratinus was funny and cheerful and portrayed drunks. But I'm going to read the rest of these. Pherecrates of Athens won victories in the theater. He also was an actor and was a rival of Crates, but withheld from abusing him. He was clever at inventing stories and won a good reputation by introducing new material. Oh, these are all these little... Okay. Oh yeah, I see. So... Yeah, so... What did Cratinus do? Huh, that's weird. Be nice if I could make that same size. That silly box is there too. Or unless that's because it's off screen. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, well, that works. Can even make it bigger. Maybe a little bit too big. Oh no, not if I put the text over here. Okay. So, what did Cratinus do? He was cheerful and played drunks. See, it already should have removed the question from the top. So I'm gonna fix that now. So I actually do need one of these directly before the guess. It's very tempting to call off work tomorrow. There will basically be no one at work tomorrow. And it would be nice, and I could stay up all night long. But I think I'm gonna save my vacation days for distant journeys. Many a stretch of slime-aged standing water I've reached through deathly blank wastes. The plumes of pigeon carcasses strewn about. The frenzied heart heaves, fearful of the place. I like this. What is this? Oh. I've reached through deathly. Oh, I've got a great word here.
Mind man, said Bracken.
There's an obscure word for you. What a beauty da 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 ba do 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 da do da 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 wa ba da ba ba da 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 ni na 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 lo ti da do do da do 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 lo do 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 ba 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 la da da do. Terrifying. This is such a rich, terrifying passage here. I have no idea where this is from. How did you get there? How did you end up there? What is this? Abid bin al-Bras. Should've... Cool. I'm so glad I added that. La 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 la. Ba ba ba. Da 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 dee da do da. Do do da da do do da dee la la. La dee da da la dee da da. Okay. So, the cycle of death, a mulaka. Can't see my question because it's too close to the top. Better fix that. Get rid of this box. Okay. Would be nice to have the title of the current work we're looking at there too. Just so it can be constantly associated at every moment. Yeah, why don't I just throw that up in the top there? Do I have one that is the current thing? I do. Oh, but I don't. I only want it to appear after I have guessed the word answer. Yeah, and then put it right in here. Do 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 do. Okay, so, and this is, what are the other ones called? So this should be called text, title, after, answer. It's pretty long, but what you gonna do? What was that? That is so weird. What is that? Does that actually look like that? It does. That is so weird. What is that? Oh, Krates. Oh, I see. That's the answer made full screen. That's what that is. Okay. Text answer. No. Sentence with blank. Last answer. No. Last sentence bar. No. Previous source? No. Oh man. What the heck is that? Oh, this. Oh, there we go. Notes file. God. Still looks a little bit weird, but oh well. What? It's too narrow or something. Let's see. That's a little bit better, yeah. Oh. There we go. Okay. So I think that is fixed for the next round. And so what was this monstrosity here? Oh yeah, it's the cycle of death. Okay. I lost it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I don't need to make that opaque anymore. La-da, la-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Oh, I could just make this pink bar much longer, and then it'll cover up the top. Ooh, look at that, it looks so good. And I'm gonna have the text title up there now. Oh, oh heaven. This is how my mind has been. Okay. Barren of its people lies Malhub, and Al-Kutabiyat, and Al-Danub. Barren of its people too lies Rakis, and all of Al-Kalib, and Dat-Firkayan, and Arda, and Kafa-Hibir, and Tuelibat. Nowhere in the land do any of us remain. The land has taken in the wild and beastly. Instead of its own people. Things have changed. A land inherited by death it is. All who once lived there have been raided, razed, slain by the blade, or left to die alone, and gray hair is the mark of survivor's shame. The tears gush from your eyes as if their ducts were water skins, too hole-filled to retain a single drop, or as cascades of water down hillside gullies, newly washed in rain, or as a torrent through a wadi bed, flooding the valley floor to a waterway, or a slight stream slow under bending palms, wending with wet murmur in their shade. How can you yearn for flings of youth when your hair warns of a date with death in going gray? If the land be changed, its folk displaced and scattered, it is no wonder, nor theirs, the first such fate, though all that mighty expanse be now deserted, though it now be home to drought and dearth and plague, there's no hope so firm life will not belie it. No happiness life will not wrest away. No camel but is given to heirs in death. No plunderer but is plundered for his take. All who are gone on journeys may return, but all who are gone in death have passed away. This is like the Eluard poem. No. The Houseman poem. Where here the houseman would have wished that his truth here would yearn and reach beyond, and then he ended up saying that it's all idle anyway. Is a barren womb the equal of the fertile? Is the failed pillager equal to him who gains? Prosper however you will. Sometimes the weak achieve, and sometimes the skillful are tricked astray. Men warn not him who will not heed the warnings of fate. To teach of wisdom is to fail without the heart-born gift of disposition. How often has a friend become a hater? Give aid in any land you find yourself in, and say not to yourself, I am a stranger. You can grow close with people from afar and be cut off from closest of relations. Man founders in deceit all the age of his life. Torture for him is a life into old age. Many a stretch of slime-aged, standing water I've reached through deathly, terrifying wastes. The plumes of pigeon carcasses strewn about, the frenzied heart heaves, fearful of the place. I passed it on my weary way in worry, and I and my brawny mount in the morning haze. My mount, a camel, onager swift, strong-spined, her withers smooth as a dune on a windless day. A 9-year tush has replaced her 7-year tooth. Not too young or too old, in the prime of age, like a wild ass gone rushing through the reeds. Dark furred with fight scars round the neck and face, or like an oryx in his prime that feeds on bindweed, the north wind round him and rain raging. But that was an age ago. I see myself borne by a swift, big-bodied mare again, her frame firm to perfection, and her forelocks cleaving apart in the clearing of her face, oil fluid her every movement, her veins asleep, with a lively, gliding, supple, healthy shape. She seems an eagle ready for the hunt, to fill her nest with hearts plucked from her prey, who spends the night perched high upon a rock, like an old woman looking for her babies. Then there she is in the piercing cold at dawn, hoarfrost adrip from her feathers agleam with day. She glimpses a meaty fox out in the distance, nothing between them but one barren waste. She shakes frost off her feathers, then shakes herself alert, preparing to launch out for the take, then launches aloft, swift as a hungry spear, aiming in one sharp swipe to fell her prey. He hears her wings and lifts his tail in terror, as creatures will do only when afraid. He spots her swoop and crouches to a crawl, looks up at her and bears his eyes agape. She takes him, flings him onto the brute rock. Now the prey beneath her lies in crippling pain. She lifts him up, then dashes him back down. His face is scraped with stones, his body breaks. The talons tear into his flank. He squeals. His breast is pierced. His heart her food. No escape. There's the original Arabic. Oh wow, is this one character per... Oh, it is. One character and then a vowel. How does that look up close? That's cool. And here's the preface to this great translation. A discussion of this poet and the nature of the works attributed to him, namely Abid bin al-Abras, may be found at this link in the introduction to the previous work that I translated. This poem represents my first attempt at translating a mulaka. The mulaka'at are a collection of pre-Islamic poems especially esteemed by tradition. The origin of the term... Actually, let me give this this over to the machine. I think I'm done reading that.
This poem represents my first attempt at translating the mu modifier letter reversed glottal stop alaka. The mu modifier letter reversed glottal stop alakat are a collection of pre-Islamic poems especially esteemed by tradition. The origin of the term mu modifier letter reversed glottal stop alaka has been much debated. Traditionally it is understood to mean that which is suspended, hung up, and to refer to poems which were so illustrious as to earn the honor of being hung on the walls of the Kaaba modifier letter reversed glottal stop ba at Mecca. This explanation, which goes back to the 10th century and is part of common knowledge among educated Arabs even today, has largely been rejected by scholarship as entirely fictitious and based on little more than folk etymology. The most probable explanation for the term is that it was originally the title of the first section of the anthology compiled by Abu Zayd al-Khurati entitled Jemharatu as modifier letter reversed glottal stop Ariel modifier letter reversed glottal stop Arab, with the term al-mu modifier letter reversed glottal stop alakat meaning something like the precious. Other sections have similar titles such as al-muntaqayt, the chosen. There was uncertainty for a long time as to precisely which poems were mu, modifier letter reversed glottal stop, alicat. The poem translated here is a mu, modifier letter reversed glottal stop, alaka by some reckonings, but not most. This poem is an odd and, seemingly, rather disjointed thing, if one reads it against the background of later Arab tradition. But as it stands, and especially in light of the other poems attributed to modifier letter reversed glottal stop, Abid, a striking and memorable thematic, though not linear, let alone narrative coherence emerges. The tragedy that has befallen the speaker's people, at the hands of a stronger party, is chiistically echoed in the final eagle simile used to characterize the speaker's mount, in which a bird of prey strikes and brutalizes a fox, pillaging his heart to take to her eyrie. Nature does not give a damn about making anybody or anything happy. The poem that began by describing tribal lands depopulated and Budalatalawawuhusin, their people replaced with beastly ones, ends with a simile of the strong preying upon the weak, in a circle of death or circle of life for those at the top of the food chain like the eagle, or the monarchic predators we're supposed to root for in The Lion King. It has happened before, and it will again. La body unwala, modifier letter reversed glottal stop, ahibu, it is not unprecedented, and it is no wonder. As I mentioned in my introduction to modifier letter reversed glottal stop, Abid's Lament, this poem here has a meter that, like the poem by the unknown woman, does not fit very easily into the Khalilian prosodic scheme. This is all the more the case if, as the Arab commentators did, one ignores the possibility that the meter is a somewhat loose form of Rajaz, or at least related to it. The commentators, apparently unable to accept that so illustrious a poem should have such a low prestige meter, took it to be in a form of Basit instead. The unusual nature of the meter, as well as its apparent derivation from a meter that later tradition held in extremely low esteem, argue for a very early date indeed for this poem's composition.
Woohoo! How did you end up there? What was that a question about? That was a question about... Oh yeah, the bracken waste with pigeon carcasses. It was about this. Slime-edged standing water. I passed it on my weary way. Well, it looks like he ended up there as an exile from a wasted land. Yay, get to try my new title. Okay, it should already be there, I think. Do da 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 da. Title after answer. Ba ba da da da. Doodle da da da. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Maybe it hasn't shown up yet. Let's see. Text title after answer should be fill with something. Should be. Text title after answer. Blank. Printed answer. Oh yeah, that should have been the answer. Duh. No. Should have been the chosen text. Text title. Latin and blank text. Yes! Nice. Awesome. Okay, so we will put that up there. I think that can just float up there for now. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Latin and English. Oh yeah, I got it already. god. I love this. I love it. Oh my god, I just realized what I'm gonna do. I am gonna create an artificial intelligence to play with me, since nobody else wants to. That's such a great idea. Oh man, that is such a great idea. And then, yeah, I'll train it on every other sentence except the sentence that I have. Yes! It's a blank, blood-red fruit at best, which puckers the mouth and burns the heart.
Mind Man said pungent.
Bitter. Bitter, of course. Yet you eat it? Good old American poetry. There's actually some gems in here. What? How is that in there? What? Is it a miscellany? No. Why is that in there twice? Delete. Alright. Oh yeah, bitter. Oh hey! How's it going? God, I'm having so much fun here. And look at now I've got the question. I've got, oh wait, that's not the right title. Shoot. Okay, the last title is up there. Hold on, gotta fix that. Perfection is so hard to achieve. Okay, what am I'm at? Okay, so I already finished the question. So I did the answer. It should have replaced that with the text title. And the chosen text. Let me make sure that's what it says. I'm sure it does. Yeah, it says Horace. man, the heat's on in here. Woo, it's getting hot. Okay, answer. And then it went on, did all this jazz, printed the title. I wrote a question. Oh yeah, so that this is such sloppy code. I love it. Okay. Okay, now question. Yeah, so I need to put it after it repeats the question. Print right after this, but right before that. So I think that'll work. Alright, I don't care. I'm gonna start this over here. Nothing. Oh yeah. Okay, that worked. Stories from the Italian poets. And it should actually revert to a blank as soon as the guest comes up. And then it's okay, so that's working. So now I need to revert it to a blank right when the guest comes up. Right before the guest comes up. Da, da, da. Da, da. Oh god, it is so tempting to blow off work tomorrow. I should do it. I should do it. What are vacations for? What are vacations for? I'm such a goody two-shoes. Because I'm also just kind of... Gah! It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay. Alright, this is gonna work. Yep, blank. There we go, blank. Look at this. Look at this beauty here. Oh my god. Now I could just hold enter down and it's gonna work perfectly. You could do like a Wheel of Fortune thing here. Look at that, blank. Bostonia. Baudelaire. Oh, where's my big right answer? I love that thing. This. Where are you? Question answer. Text. Gah. Flash next answer. That's where it is. Yeah, where are you? You should be on top. Let's see if you work. Did that work? No. Maybe it has been working, but I've been missing it. It's not. Okay. Flash next answer. Oh man, it's hot in here. Okay, Flash next answer is there. Maybe if I make this a 10, it'll be visible. So it should be doing that. There it is. Woohoo! That's so cool. Okay, that's a bit longish. I'm gonna say make that 7. Okay. Now we're ready to rock. All I need is sound effects now. Bam! Okay, still too long. 5 seconds. Okay, watch. I'm just gonna... Oh, which one did you want to investigate? Or just in general investigate? This one? Nothing of the sort is possible any longer, for style has been liquidated. Oh, I see. You're just telling me I need to... Yeah, I need to get that working. Yeah, yeah. Well, let me indulge in my, my slot machine I just made. Watch this, watch this. She was heartily ashamed of her... I gotta do my slot machine. For besides sense and thoughts and the train of blanks, the mind of man has no other motion. Oh no! Yeah, it seems to be going a little bit cockeye. I don't know why that is. Yeah, I don't know. It seems that my my internet connection is fluctuating. Well, you're really gonna see it now though, because I'm gonna go through this like a machine here. Breast against breast, to the storm, blank down rain in the wind. Morning begins to dawn. We expect from these hours approaching, blossoms will adorn the festive coming day. No doubt you have heard a great deal about Milton and the influences that have grown from his invention, but the little steamboat is suffering blank. Hey! Sure. What's your song request? You have to do it manually. I have no automatic song requesting. Cool. I'm with it. You know what I say to this? Pitied. Huh. It's usually around 2,000, but yeah, right now it's like going back and forth between 0, 300, 1,500, 1,900. See, now it's fast again. I don't know. I think ultimately I'm just gonna have to somehow upgrade my internet. I have a slight tweak I want to make to this. I want the pink thing to stay up there until I hit enter. That's better. Answer blank. Oh yeah. Perfect. And I can actually get rid of the other answer. Personality. That'll help. Yeah, no, my thing's definitely kind of broken. To say. Let me check out my yeah, my bitrate sucks. But I have an excellent connection, but my bitrate just blows. I don't know what to say. It's the world conspiring against my greatness. Personality. Oh yay, no, it stays. It stays until I tell it to go. Look at that. Okay, see now, watch me play at hyper speed. Okay, here we go. This is what I've been waiting for my whole life. To get something fast enough to actually challenge me. Yes. Okay. A dog. Okay, why did that take so long to show up? Hold on. I still got an issue here. Oh yeah, I still got this delay speed. Gotta get rid of that. Okay. Now there's no delay. Sweet. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Is it the prophet's thought I speak, or am I crazy? Raving. Run! I was not born for courts or great affairs. I pay my debts, believe, and say my prayers. Can sleep without a poem in my head, nor know if blank be alive or dead. Thoughts. Dennis? It would blank be better if sprats were going too, he said thoughtfully, and his face clouded. Feign. Certainly. You must ever dwell in gloom mid the blank of the tomb. Darkness. Silence. Ooh, close. Run! Lyra. It's, I'm alright with it. I'm alright with it. It's even lower fi than I was used to. I like the ambient spookiness. Of course! I haven't gotten a single one yet. Yeah, this is where you need to be quick on your investigate. You need to say investigate. I could give each one a number. And then you could do investigate number A12. Humanity will always love Rousseau for having confessed his sins, not to a priest but to the world, and the couchant nymphs that Cellini wrought in bronze for the castle of King Leopold Francis. Let run what it can do you. Error. 1 corresponds to the Assyrian blank book 1. Codex version. Beam o'er the eastern hills with blank light. Rainbow. Streaming. Oh, certain punishment. No, but the soul void of words in this heavy body succumb to noon's proud silence slowly, with no more ado, forgetting blasphemy, I must sleep lying on the thirsty sand, and as I love, open my mouth to wine's true flavor. Constellation. As virtue and wickedness consist not in passion but in action, so neither doth the true good or evil of a reasonable blank man consist in passion, but in operation and action. Human. Too long. But in the first place, through its blank, the concept is independent of time. Essence. Formation. She blanked the hair of the grass. Combed. Smooth. So I was pretty close. I was pretty close there. Yeah, now I'm really streaming. He blanked the increasingly problematic nature of temporality contemplated. Ugh. I have not gotten a single one correct. I could make my score. I could make my score. But then I'd have to type them in. Impure prajna is associated either with the 5 sense organs. Consciousnesses? Ah. We are all sculptors and blank, and our material is our own flesh and blood and bones. Poets. I was gonna say painters. The game isn't hard, I'm just weak. Transform thyself as thou wilt, and collect what blank of courage or skill is thine. Modicum. See, all I have to do is do this enough until I memorize every single text. And that was actually the original intent that I had when I came up with literally the algorithm behind this when I was 13 years old. Out to the fields without delay and take to hacking, digging, planting. Run the same round from day to day, a treadmill life contented, leading with simple fare, both mind and body feeding. Live with a beast as beast, nor count it blank. Should thou manure thyself the field thou reapest, follow this course and trust to me. For 80 years thou youth thou keepest. Vain? Oh, God. I'm gonna get 1. Then I'll be at about 1%. I'm aiming for 3% to improve on my 2% rate. His house affords the hospitable right, and pleased they sleep the blank of the night. Duration. Accordingly, when this blank is marked with calm weather, the name of halcyon days, holiday. I was too quick. Oyoni, run! Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I am now going to add in, I'm gonna remove the titles. I'm going to remove the titles and then make the title the second guess. First I guess the word, and then I guess the title. And then they flash. Oh. And it's my bedtime. I don't know. Tempting. It's a holiday. No one would miss me. I have vacation days to spend. I have a ton of them to spend. I'm having so much fun. God, I should do it. I should do it for the hell of it. Yes, I should do it. I should drink an espresso right now and just charge on through the dawn. Okay, now, yeah, let me fix this here. Oh, look at that. Alas, right in the middle. Love it. Love it. I don't know what happened to this thing down here, but whatever. Yeah, okay. So... Okay, so the text should not be shown after the answer. Oh, look how simple this is to do. All I need to do is add in another input right here, and then it'll do that. Then the text will show. I think that might even be it. Here we go. Oh man, this is definitely like what I have been waiting for my whole life. Okay. After some time, well, let me get rid of that. Oh no. I see. I want the word to show first. Okay. So Answer was answer, flash next answer. Okay, so I want flash. I want flash next answer to be after the input of answer. No, I want that to be here. Okay. And then an input. Then I want to say the answer and then another input and then flash the title. Okay, I think I've got it. All right, here we go. Does it work? Okay, flash the answer. No, it should have flashed the answer right there. So after the answer prints, it should flash the answer. Huh. Oh yeah. Okay, so this should go here. Oh yeah, the input should go there instead. Okay. Flash the answer. All right. Damn. Okay, I needed to flash the answer after I hit guess. And I won't need one of those. Okay, yeah, here. Flash the answer after I hit guess. Okay. Here we go. Flash the answer. Pleasure. Okay. Now I hit enter and it should show the title. Yes. Okay. And I'm gonna make the title bigger. Yes. Okay, so pleasure. So that is what the title would have been. And I just gotta add color to this. Fuck it. I'm not going to work tomorrow. Fuck 'em. Yeah. Not going. Not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. I like this deep blue. How does it show up? Oh, well, on white it shows up pretty good. Alright. Okay, we are good to go. Oh, in fact, it's still working. Okay, watch this light speed here. Oh no, you can't even see this. Oh yeah, okay. Low, high. Satirical. Jane Austen. That one doesn't work. How can a child, when fear is annoy, but droop his tender wing and blank his youthful spring? Sacrifice? Oh my god, this is so much harder now. To get both word and text correct? Wow. Oh my god, this, how do you come up with a reasonable answer for these? Marvel. Oh, William Blake. Oh man. This is heaven. This is the omniscience dojo heaven. Alright, here we go. I got my heavenly posture here. Thus, what is singular enough, while the Romans endured everything that regal power could impose, they blank the name of king as destructive of their liberty. Called. Gibbon. We blank beings are primordially interested by nothing whatever in anything except its relation to ourselves with reference to pleasure and pain. Embodied? I was glad I got the meaning. Adorno? I haven't gotten a single word or text correct. Only Rome could mighty Rome resemble, only force sacred Rome to tremble. So fate's command issued its decree, no other power, however bold or wise, could boast of matching her who blank we see, her power with earth's, her courage with the skies. Always. Paul Eluard. Fate works its will, and thou wilt see and say in ruth, her tale was true. Ah, 'tis truth! Damn. Aeschylus? Yes! Yes! Aeschylus was the first title I ever got correct. Okay. If only I had known Thyestes. The noise from blank. Is it not so? Oblivion. I have no idea. T.S. Eliot. Verlaine. I could give myself more sentences. That would help, maybe. Alright, what I should do, yeah, see now, and then see what I'll do is as I get better and better, then I'll start removing more and more blanks from every sentence. That was the original goal. Until by the end, I don't even need to anticipate any of them because I know them all by heart. Wait. Perdicas? What is that? Perdicas? Lives of the Italian Poets. Eusebius? Two blanks of tears fell from his eyes onto the knife attached to his waist. Drops. Ah, streams. Wow, he was really crying. Onto the knife attached to his waist? What? Tolstoy. I don't even have Tolstoy in there. See, now I gotta add all the ones that I do know. It'll give me an advantage. Chateaubriand. He was constantly employed either in public speaking and private declamatory exercises. Look, this is about me. Or at least in writing and thinking. And consequently, he made such a rapid blank that he rather seemed to fly than to run. Look at this one. And watch, wanna see my progress? Oh! Okay, and now watch me nail this one. Cicero. Oh yes, yes. Wow, that is definitely a very auspicious one to have gotten both on. But that will not be enough to satisfy. Yes! Two in a row. Oh man, but there is no way. No way. Oh, you're right. I didn't name the title. See, now I have an incentive to go back and then parse all the authors up into their original titles. So I don't need to only know the author, I need to know the title. And then what I could even do is parse the words up into their chapters, assuming that is meaningful. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna say Austin. Kalidasa. When time came for the midday prayer and the Muezzin's cry rang out, all his pages and valets rose, as well as his tutor, a Sicilian, with whom he was reading Aristotle's Logic in all its chapters, and blank the canonic prayer, for they were all Muslims. Chanted. I don't think I have the Quran in here, but I'll just guess the Quran. Arab historians of the Crusades. Yeah, I added that recently. Allow me to observe, said Chekalinsky with his eternal smile, that your stake is doubled. Pushkin's Queen of Spades. Yes! 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 Is not the blank free? Prisoner. Emerson. As always, Chateaubriand enriches his narrative with extensive quotations and vivid moral and philosophical perceptions to create a colorful and... You know what? I'm gonna actually change the formatting of this to my other version of the formatting, which is actually much nicer, but it destroys poetry's formatting. Cool. Yeah, I like the music. Okay, yeah, here we go. I think... Sentence with blank. Okay. Why is that empty? Oh, it's probably hidden behind things. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's not updating it at the right time. Sentence with blank. Okay, I need to fix this. Oh, it's not even in this one. I need to get this from my other program. Okay, so sentence with blank needs to go. That needs to show up first. And then it needs to be erased. So sentence with blank. So it needs to go before guess. Where is guess? God damn it. Okay, so it needs to go before here. And then okay. And then I need to, well, okay, let's see how this works. Okay. Okay, well, it didn't work at all. What the hell? Oh, there's an error. TWS is not defined. $278. Oh, I got this error in the bag. Oh, yeah. So I just need this. Yeah, okay. Whoops. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not going to work. No way. Okay. Yes. Okay, there it is. Now they'll all fit very nicely. Let me actually decrease the width here. Oh man, those would be hard to guess. Okay. Very good. Declaimed. Alright, here we go. The action is on. This is a great one to start out with. Why a nostril wide inhaling terror, blank and affright? Why a tender curb upon the youthful burning boy? Sniffed. What the hell is this? Imagists. William Blake. Wow. Okay, the title thing is not updating correctly. This blue thing should have updated already. What is this? That actually none of that should update until, so really this shouldn't have updated yet. And what's that called? That is called, no. Maybe I should go to sleep and go to work. I don't know, what do you think? So I go to work and then just work independently on nothing that anyone's telling me to do. And then basically sit in an office cubicle for 8 hours. Or should I use a vacation day, since everyone else is using a vacation day and I have vacation days to use? I think I'd be a fool to go in. I'd be a slavish fool. But if I don't go in, if I do go in tomorrow, then I'd have another day sometime in the future to go travel. The commodification of time. Okay, so I need... Why can I not get a hold of what that is? Text, title, after answer, text, question, temporary, text, answer? No. Oh, it's sentence with blank. That's what it is. I think. No, that's that. Well, that is that. But no, it's a new sentence with blank. I really gotta... Last sentence bar. Okay, that's the bar. No, I'm not calling in sick. I'll just take a vacation day with no notice. Okay, I'm gonna find this out from the code. So, yeah, let me just see here. So text, title, no. Last title, question complete. No, that's question answer. I'm not even doing the questions. Question temp. Next answer. Answers file? No. Sentence with blank. Okay, there we go. Okay, and it's wrapping it. So I need that to only update after I hit the input. That and the title. No, the title is good. I want that and the answer. I should probably go to sleep. I'm pretty tired, actually. It'd be better for me to go to sleep. How do I make any of these decisions? Look at what I'm doing to my mind. It's destroying my ability to reason in any normal way. Sentence with blank. Yeah, I only want that to happen after the guess. And then the answer shouldn't update either. The answer should stay. Flash next answer. Sentence with blank. Answer. Next answer. Yeah, that. Next answer shouldn't happen until this. No, it shouldn't even happen until crap. Okay, after answer. Yeah, it should happen after. Okay, let me just try it here. Oh, that's text title after answer. Oh, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Let's give this a shot. Okay. Oh no, now I broke it. Crap. Yeah, I definitely broke it, I think. Yep. Frick. This is what you get when you use totally sloppy code. Sentence with blank. Oh yeah, that should come up before that. Okay, let's try that. Why? What a long blank you've had. Oh, sweet. And now it doesn't even show the answer. Okay. And now the text. Oh, look at that. Very fortuitous. Oh my god, it's working. Okay. I'll make this a little bit smaller. I do want to get most of these. Okay. I think it's working. Blank remains provide evidence of several temples. Excavated. Yeah, see, we're already going faster than time here. What is this? This is, how about, guide to Greek, cults. Yes! Booyah! Booyah! Then we made forwards all the next night. And day. And about eventide following, we came to a city called Lycnopolis, still holding on our course, steadily. Lucian. Yes! Drachmas. Is this some, like, history? Eusebius. Oh my god! Oh my god. That was a damn good guess. I would like to meet the person who would have guessed Eusebius correctly there. She did not even forget the jailer, but gave him money to go away for a time to avoid punishment. Yes! Ooh, where is this from? Ulysses. Oh, far off on that one. Blank is ill. Quick, get the doctor. Father. Gregor. Ah, that's Kafka. Now I'm in the groove. Oh man. Okay. Oh, it wasn't even show. Oh yeah, okay, no, it was. From blanks. Oh, the thing below should be a blank, not the full sentence. Hold on a second. What's with that? Oh, I see. Ah, I can't decide. I should go to sleep, go to work. I don't know what I'm doing. Help! Help! I could stay up all night and then still go to work. Or I could stay up so late that then I can't go to work and then I'm sick. What do I call that? Okay. It's so hard to find. Can't find that text. Do whatever matters in life. Well, I'm always doing something that matters. So I'm not sure that's really the right way to distinguish it. Luckily, I don't have to almost ever do anything that doesn't matter. If my job were totally, like, meaningless, then that would be a way to decide what to do, but... I mean, it's basically sit in an office and do research all day. Like, about very important public affairs. Which, you know, it's good. It focuses me. I mean, I already know... No, I don't know enough. What am I saying? I of course need to know more, but... Why isn't that a blank? Okay, so this has to be called something like answer, something like that. Sentence with blank, flash next answer, text title next answer, answer was, text title after answer, flash next answer, question complete, that's what it is. So... question complete. Yeah, I don't want question complete there. I want... Or maybe I do. No, I should have it. I should have it as the blank, I think. I think this will fix it. The timing of that is still broken. At least it's giving the blank now. What the hell is this thing? Oh, that was it. Crap. So many little things to fix. See, this is where like it seems like it'd be more valuable to go to work than just tweak these random little doogads. So hard to decide because there's no moral order clearly discernible. So see, in a world with no moral order, you can't make any mistakes because there's no way to do right or wrong. Are you going to sleep? Goodbye. Oh. No. I'm just talking to myself. Wow. I want to get to the point where I can get that one correctly. Avada B'dgiyas. What the hell's that from? Kalida. Oh, the Abhidharma Kosha Bhasyam. Oh my god. Now I can finally train myself in the Abhidharma. Okay. Yeah, that did not work. I need... Oh yeah. No, it did work. And I just need this to be a TW instead of a TWS. I think the correct thing is not to go to work. Like, I think the bourgeois thing would be to go... I really have no compelling reason to go to work. Yeah, that's actually disgusting. No. Ah, I can't make any decisions. Ah! Okay. Okay. Well, let's see how that works. I'll get rid of this other one. Crap, what is the other one? I hate these are all out of order. I'm trying to relax here. Last sentence bar. I need to rename all these. Okay. I'm gonna rename all of these. Text. Rename. Text. I should rename them meaningful things. Yeah, I know you're gonna pass out. You should probably pass out more than me. Well, I guess not. I guess you have as little reason to go to sleep as me, other than you should only go to sleep if the pleasure of sleeping exceeds the joy of waking. There it was. Okay, that's text question. Text answer. Weird. Okay, so that's text. So I want text question there. I don't want that other thing down there. Last answer? No, I want that. Box title, timer, text title, last sentence bar. Don't need that. Other screen hole. Last answer? No, that's not it either. Notes file? Oh, that's it. Yes! Okay. And now I need text last answer, and I want to make it black.
Everything flows.
Text last answer, text answer. Text last title, text last answer. Oh my god. Text question temporary, text answer. There we go. No, where is it? Oh, text question, okay. Given that I've only been trying to do this for like my entire life, I guess what's one more day? No, fuck it, dude. I am not fucking going into fucking work.
There is nothing to fear.
I have the vacation days. I cannot. No one. I'm not gonna get in any trouble. Why would I not do it? Why? Wow, I wish I had gotten that one. I know, it's vacation. Okay. Holy, I think it worked. Okay, Ezra Pound, and now I should hit enter, and then it should update down there. Yes! It's working. Okay. The provost is the prior of later times. Yes! Oh my god. Bead. Yes! Oh, yes! Each friend endeavored to console the fair. Of sorrow she'd already had her share. 'Twas wrong herself so fully to resign. Such pious blank only more incline the soul to anguish mid distractions dire. Extremes in everything will soonest tire. Oh man, this is so hard. How do you get these? I can't believe I got that last one. That one was really quite a stretch. Such pious assistance. Ooh. I have no idea. How do I do this? What do I call this? I'll say Longfellow. For is and is not, though with rule and line, and up and down without, I could define, yet in all, I only cared to know, was never deep in blank but wine. I need to audit my sound a second here, one sec. Assistance? That sounds great. Ooh. Okay. I yet in all I only cared to know was never deep in knowledge. For is and is not, though with rule and line, and up and down without, I could define. Yet in all I only cared to know was never deep in blank. Anything. Who would write this? Who would write this? Baudelaire? Omar Khayyam. Dear God. I need to turn up my audio monitor. Yep. I yet in all I only cared to know was never deep in knowledge. Can I even turn this up more? Wait, why is it... Oh. It sounds pretty cheesy. Skipping ahead. Actually, I'm gonna do the Guzhen for inspiration. No, I want Guzhen instrumental. Okay, here we go. Now the game is on. needs to be slightly bigger. Oh man. Okay. Oenone, my lady, I'd ceased to urge you to live on. I'd already decided to follow you to the tomb. I had thought to seek to deter you no longer, but this new blank forces new duties on you. Occupation. Racine. Booyah. That one was a giveaway. O life with the sad seared face, I weary of seeing thee, and thy draggled cloak, and thy hobbling pace, and thy too forced face. William Blake. This fact makes the new text the more interesting, since the legend of Gilgamesh is said to have originated at Erech, and the hero in fact blank as one of the prehistoric Sumerian rulers of that ancient city. Established. Epic of Gilgamesh preface. We are living today in the early stages of a new epoch in human history, which is not at all similar to its predecessor, and its characteristics are totally different from what we have previously. Oh, who wrote? Oh, hitherto. Oh, well, that's kind of a clue. Who's writing this? Edmund Burke. Oh my god. Yeah. And blank are they? Where? Oh, okay. This one would be a good one to investigate. But I'm not going to. I need to... Someone out there in the universe needs to see what's going on in here and then join in. Some more people beside my most friendly companions. Companion. And where are they? Joyce. Oh, that one doesn't give it away where it comes from. I'm gonna have to slice that up. I need to turn up the music in the background. I'm very happy in blank into the acquaintance of so worthy a gentleman as you appear to be, sir, said he again. In coming. Lighting into the acquaintance. Jane Austen. Thomas Otway. Whoops. From that period to the date of the present work, I have blank nothing, with my name, which could by any possibility have come before the board of anonymous criticism, written. Who would say this? Nietzsche. Coleridge. As if you said anything that's worthy of, like, criticism, Coleridge. You're so bland. The blank in this poem was taken even to the minutest details from a composition. Sarah Teasdale. A vine from Egypt thou hast brought, thy free love made it thine, and drovest out blank proud and hot to plant this lovely vine. Drovest out peasants. Oh. Wordsworth. Ooh. Paris in learning is a Greece city-state. Ooh, impearled. A Rome in grandeur, Paris now we see, an Asia in riches and in rare novelty, a second Africa without us world. Shelley. Du Bellay. Female of sex, it seems, that so bedecked, ornate, and gay, comes this way sailing, like a stately ship of Tarsus, bound for the isles of Javan or Gadair, with all her blank on and tackle trim. Sails. No. Bravery. Tennyson. Coleridge. Yeah, that looks like Coleridge's garbage. And then he preferred to the king a request that had no great connection with philosophy. Now I need to just hook it up to automatic text-to-speech, too. Oh. Can't believe no one notices this and just doesn't come in and be like, hey, what are these blanks? Alas, most of these works have been waiting hundreds of years for anyone to notice them anyway. Having a face of blank, might be allowed to wear a purple robe. Who is this? Preferred to the king that had no purple robe and a golden crown, having a face of blank in the center of it. Ooh. Who would be the god of a philosopher? Eros. Oh. Pseudo-Callisthenes. Oh, I was pretty close. Ah, it's still not formatting those correctly. The one reminds me of an odd blank in Drayton's Ideas. As other men, so I myself do muse. Why in this sort I wrest invention so? No! Crap. Odd fellow. Coleridge. How much better it is to be silent, or at least to speak softly. Confucius. Assembled. Calvin. Foreign. Luther. Royal. Melville. Accomplishment. Michael Parenti. Early. Catullus. Thunder. Dorchester. Heaving. Keats. Sympathetic. Bowlby. Transcendental. Adorno. Crowd. porous. Final. Ricardo. Form. Combine. Abhidharma Kosha Bhasyam. Yes. Comprise. Gulliver's Travels. Hearken. What did you figure out? Arms. Cicero's letters to Cassius. Considered. There's definitely a place where I should put in a little thing so I can put I for investigate. Then I can investigate it later. Oh, and then I could get a timestamp and then just go back and type them in at a later point. God, that is a great idea. That looks beautiful. If it were really so... objective. Brett Bourbon. Corrupted. Alexander. Well, good night, fair world.